Nigeria's former president Muhammed Buhari signed the 2022 budget on Friday, December 24, 2021. The budget marks the largest allocation to Nigeria's security agency so far, with a combined 2.51 trillion naira split between the Ministry of Defense, Police Affairs, National Security Advisor, intelligence agencies, and others. Despite this unprecedented amount, Nigeria's internal security continued to deteriorate rapidly. The latest Global Terrorism Index ranked Nigeria 6th in the world, ahead of Mali, Niger, and Pakistan. On the Global Peace Index, Nigeria is ranked the 18th most insecure country, worse than Ukraine and Ethiopia. Although violent militancy in the once turbulent Niger Delta is relatively low, the Boko Haram insurgency in northeast Nigeria continues to wreak havoc across several states and country lines. Terrorism in particular has amplified reports of massacres, abductions, and destruction on a nearly daily basis. Nigeria's military budget is greater than the combined armed forces spending of the rest of West Africa. So why is insecurity in the country the highest in the region? Financial mismanagement has bloated security budgets far beyond sufficient operating capacities. Line items in Nigeria's security budget underscore this trend. A 2022 purchase of 2 copying machines for the Ministry of Defense headquarters was approved at 19,890,000 naira. At the current bank exchange rate, that is more than $48,000. Vague items are listed without an explanation or context, including 21 billion naira to the Nigerian Air Force for part payment for 2021 supplementary budget commitments. Other frivolous line items are documented by Budgets, a civic organization working to make Nigeria's budget data more accessible. Auxiliary budgets are often used to bolster initial budget disbursements, opening additional opportunities for further budget cushioning. Last year's security budget of 1.96 trillion naira was shored up midway through 2021 with an extra 982.72 billion naira. Additional funding allotments aren't as detailed in their stated purpose as annual budgets. This sustained lack of transparency in security budgets has led to scandals like the alleged misappropriation of funds by former National Security Advisor Sambo Dasuki in 2015. A lecturer at the University of Ibadan, Dr. Temitope Francis Abiodun, published a research on military spending in Nigeria in 2020. According to him, corruption in the security sector can and is often a trigger for insecurity, despite increased military spending. He wrote, "Many Nigerian military personnel, politicians, and other elites have enriched themselves through the diversion of funds meant to fight terror and security in the country." Dr. Temitope's study found that frontline troops suffer significantly in this system, second only to the victims of violence and insecurity plaguing the country. This is part of our video series explaining insecurity drivers in northern Nigeria. We're breaking down major indicators of violent conflicts and covering the communities most impacted by it.
With support from the MacArthur Foundation, HumAngle is working to strengthen investigative and data-driven journalism in order to reduce corruption.